Technology is a powerful tool, but it does not replace good teaching and learning. Technology in the hands of qualified and competent teachers is impactful on the learning of students.
You're listening to the smartsocial.com podcast. I'm your host, Josh Ochs. This is our District Talk segment where we interview district leaders to learn how they're keeping students safe on social media so those students can someday shine online. Now, let's get back to the interview.
Hello, I am Marvin Connelly, Superintendent of Cumberland County Schools, located in the suburbs of Fayetteville, North Carolina. We have about 50,000 students across 89 school sites.
How has the prevalence of technology in the classroom impacted student learning and engagement?
Technology in the classroom has impacted student learning and engagement in a powerful way. First of all, technology is a powerful tool, but it does not replace good teaching and learning. Technology in the hands of qualified and competent teachers is impactful on the learning of students. However, when used appropriately, technology can significantly enhance student learning and engagement by providing interactive learning experience. Access to technology tools and resources has increased student motivation and interest in learning, as it offers a more dynamic and personalized approach. Tools such as Canvas allow teachers and students to collaborate in real time, as well as non-traditional school hours. Collaborative platforms and online discussion forums foster communication and peer-to-peer learning, encouraging active participation and critical thinking. Technology enables students to access a vast range of information and resources, enabling their knowledge beyond the limitations of traditional textbooks.
How can school districts deal with social media issues that may originate on social media apps and create a problem on campus?
School districts can deal with social media issues that originate on social media apps and create a problem on campus. Today's students have always lived in a world where technology and instantaneous access to information is at their fingertips. Here in Cumberland, we ensure board policies and student code of conduct guidelines are in place that clearly communicate expectations for good digital citizenship as well as consequences. You must provide avenues for students and others to report cyberbullying, safety concerns, such as here in Cumberland, we utilize the Say Something reporting app and tool. We must regularly monitor and update district board policies and keep up with emerging social media platforms and trends, ensuring the effectiveness of preventive measures, updated internet filters, board policies, etc. Also, build strong partnerships with local law enforcement and state agencies regarding cybersecurity-related issues to address serious incidents and ensure a swift and responsive approach. Utilize social media channels and other platforms to educate our stakeholders on social media trends and potential risks and tips on good citizenship. As educators, we must have the mindset of embracing technology and modeling the expectations of digital citizenship in our everyday interactions as well.
So, the third question I have for you is, can you provide some examples of how your students have used their social media in a positive and productive way that may have benefited themselves or their community?
Our students are utilizing social media in a positive and productive way that has benefited themselves or our community. As a school system, we do not typically use social media as a classroom-wide tool. However, some students use social media platforms as an independently complete work assignment with guidance from educators. Students have utilized social media platforms to collaborate with other students on projects, share resources. My superintendent's Student Voices Advisory Council utilizes social media to communicate and interact with their peers in their respective schools to engage them and their input and feedback on topics that are discussed in the environment. When publicized through news and showcase student accomplishments with the support and guidance of faculty, such as Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Students can use social media to connect with experts, professionals in various fields, expanding their learning networks and gaining valuable insight. As a school system, we utilize social media as a platform to showcase our student achievements and accomplishments, as well as the work of our dedicated staff and community partners.
So, the next question I have for you is, in the age of one-to-one with devices, how are you preparing students for positive technology use in the classroom?
In the age of one-to-one, we are preparing students for positive technology use in the classroom by providing ongoing support and resources for students and teachers to navigate and utilize educational technology effectively and support student learning. Teachers have access to technology which allows them to monitor the screens and computers of student devices during instructional hours. This allows teachers to ensure students stay on task and can guide the direction to ensure appropriate use of technology. Canvas, our district learning management system, offers access between students, their families, and teachers to inform and support the learning process for our students, to include analytics on student participation and progress towards mastery of standards, fostering a culture of digital citizenship, emphasizing the importance of respectful online communication, privacy protection, and responsible content creation. We tell our students once something is posted online, it's hard to erase, even if it's deleted. So we express to them the importance of making good choices, and there are always consequences for it, such as college admissions and social media.
How have you been successful in increasing parent engagement to help students safe on social media?
We have been successful in increasing parent engagement to help students stay safe on social media. When families and educators join forces, amazing things happen in the lives of students. As part of our district strategic plan, Cumberland County Schools launched Cumberland Family Academy in the 2020 school year. Since launching Cumberland Family Academy, district officials have continued to listen to families to create innovative ways for families to receive information and resources to support their children. Families have numerous opportunities to connect with the school system and receive critical information and resources to help their children achieve success in the classroom and beyond. Here's a sample of one of our sessions: Internet Safety, Technology 101. Nowadays, school-age children have access to a variety of technology tools, such as cell phones, tablet computers, even gaming systems. More than ever, children are accessing social media networks, other online applications. Parents attend this session to learn some simple measures that they can put in place to help keep children safe while using technology. We also had community conversations around school safety, not discussion about social media and safety. Sessions offered in person as well as virtually. And this is in addition to an individual school-based offering.
Terrific. Are there any stories that come to mind about any social media incidents you have been able to get in front of or perhaps avoid by being proactive?
Here in Cumberland County Schools, we have been able to get in front of some of the social media incidents. For example, when national social media threats were occurring on social media platforms such as TikTok, our district quickly collaborated with law enforcement to determine the source. We then put out our own messages to parents and students and staff district-wide with accurate information. Geo messaging went to all stakeholders. It was utilized in a timely manner. We have a system called Parent List that gets out messages to our students, faculty, staff, parents, and the community very quickly. And this has proven to be very effective, getting out ahead of social media incidents.
What would your advice be to educators and administrators to work together to create a culture of digital safety and responsibility in their schools?
Educators and administrators, we have to work together to create a culture of digital safety and responsibility in our schools by fostering a collaborative approach involving educators, administrators, students, parents, and community stakeholders in developing and implementing digital safety initiatives. We must establish clear policies and guidelines that promote responsible technology use, ensuring that all stakeholders are aware of their rights, responsibilities, and potential consequences. We must provide comprehensive professional development opportunities for educators to ensure their knowledge and skills in digital safety and responsible technology integration. We must actively involve students in shaping digital safety programs by seeking their input, their ideas, and feedback, and promote the sense of ownership and engagement. And we must encourage ongoing communication and partnership between educators, administrators, and parents to address emerging issues and ensure consistent messaging regarding digital safety.
What is your biggest social media concern for the future?
My biggest social media concerns for the future are one, privacy and data security. As social media platforms continue to develop, it is more important than ever to secure user privacy and stop unlawful data sharing and misinformation and digital literacy. Digital literacy education is essential for the future cause of the growth of misleading information and the lack of critical thinking abilities among social media users. Everything that is posted online, we know is not necessarily true.
So, funding is tough, Doctor. What advice would you give to other districts to secure funding to create resources that parents need?
My advice to districts to secure funding to create resources that parents and students need. One, we have to look for grant and budget opportunities that are especially geared toward parent participation, digital safety, and educational technology projects. We must work together with community organizations, civic groups, and parent-teacher associations to look for partnership or possible sponsorship. At the district and local levels, we must promote the value of parent resources and digital safety tools, utilizing Title I funds and other funding sources to obtain resources for our families and students to improve learning for parents and our students.
Thanks for listening to our smartsocial.com podcast. I'm your host, Josh Ochs. This was our District Talk segment where we interview school district leaders to learn how they're keeping students safe on social media so those students can someday launch into their future by shining online. This episode was brought to you by our smartsocial.com VIP program. It's called the Very Informed Parent Program, which helps you engage your students with teen-led video lessons. Stay one step ahead with our premium parent newsletter and discover hidden features on trending apps on teens' phones and our 54 plus live parent and student-friendly events every single year. You can click on the link below to chat with one of our team members if you want a free pass to our VIP program to support your community with our smartsocial.com resources. And if you're a district leader who has a success story, we would love to feature you on a future episode. You can click the links below to reach out. Thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great day.